Welcome to Travel Tutor. In this episode, we're going to discuss seat selection. Why is assigning seats so important? Well, firstly, it reduces the risk of you being bumped from your flight. I've mentioned it in several of my past episodes that if a flight is oversold, those that don't have seat assignments are the first ones to be bumped. That's why it is really important that you make sure to have your seat numbers. Some fares don't include seats and therefore you have to pay for it, but a lot of fares, especially if you're traveling internationally, do include the seats. But sometimes when you're booking online, it doesn't give you the option to choose your seats. So make sure you have the seats. If you have to call in to get it done, do it. Or if you have to pay, I also recommend doing it. A lot of people say, well, I'll just wait until I check in and I'll get my seat number then. But again, if the flight is oversold, likely there's not going to be any seats to choose from by the time you get to check in. So another reason to make sure you have them at the time of booking. Another really important reason is comfort. If you're on a long haul flight, you really don't want to end up in a middle seat or the seats next to the bathroom. So another great reason to make sure you have your seats at the time of booking. Now, if you decide not to pay in the instance where your fare doesn't include seats, or you just don't get your seat numbers and you want to wait till check-in, be sure to check in online 24 hours prior to departure. Uber important. Now, most airlines are 24 hours prior. Emirates, for instance, is 48. Sunwing is 4, but the majority of airlines are 24 hours. So go onto their website, use their app 24 hours prior, not later than that, and get your seats done. One handy little tool I love to use is Seat Guru. It's just seatguru.com. So what you can do is plug in your airline or your flight information, so the airline, the flight number, and the date, and it brings up this handy little graphic of your aircraft. And it shows you on the map key what seats are good, what seats are bad. Do the seats have electrical outlets? Do you have individual seat entertainment? This way, you'll never end up with a bad seat. Thanks for joining this episode of the Travel Tutor. Let us know in the comments below if you have any questions and if there's any topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes. And please be sure to click on subscribe. We're here to help you get the most out of booking your travel.